a major update for the Drip Network, or more specifically, this is with the Animal Farm. This has to do with the UI, and I gotta say, I'm very impressed with how this looks, but it's just my own personal opinion. I'm not a financial advisor. This is not financial advice. Please go do your own research. I will include a link in the description so you can go check out the new UI for yourself. With that being said, let's go ahead and dive on into the news. Coming from the official Drip Twitter account, they say the new UI is up. Now the new UI is up and we have our great landing page with the active contest. We can start our marketing campaign. They have a voice chat. They're discussing more information. So we also see Forex Shark adding in a little bit more here. He is the developer, creator of the Drip Networks ecosystem. He says, with Animal Farm, you earn equity in the platform, and BUSD, which is the stable coin on the Binance Smart Chain, BNB dividends. So BUSD, BNB dividends. There is nothing like it in DeFi. People who understand wealth know how powerful this is. And then it says October 18th. So October 18th is when the Animal Farm's expected relaunch date is expected to come. I just said expected 3 times technically. All right, moving on. So going over to the actual website here, we have animalfarm.app. First thing that you're going to see is a nice little video. I did catch a little bit of the voice chat as I'm getting ready to do the video here for you guys. They should be making a little bit of a change. It sounds like on the video, there might be some very, very subtle changes on the website from like either a grammatical standpoint or sizing of text, those little subtle elements. But they took their time for sure. And this is what we have now. How does this compare to the previous Animal Farm page? Well, let's go ahead and take a look. This is the previous animal page. So new and old, but we actually have more to show for you guys, obviously, on the new website. This isn't the only thing that's there. If this was the only thing that was there, then I feel like that would be quite disappointing. So this is the old website. You can see in the background what looks like a factory. It's got like this little SoundCloud. I almost forgot what it's called. SoundCloud play right here. You can listen to all of that. And, you know, you got all the different tabs and everything else. But that's the old UI. Now, the new UI, we go ahead and scroll on down here. Oh, first off, you can go ahead and see the little piggy bank sketch here on the far right-hand side. Sort of reminds me of conceptual artwork from, let's say, Leonardo da Vinci, something like that. They just, I think it looks very elegant. So our vision, the Animal Farm. Our vision is to make traditional finance tools, typically only reserved for the super wealthy, available to anyone. So again, there's a little bit of a typo there. Available to anyone by using decentralized protocols, which are not limited by the gatekeeping of centralized institutions. All of our products utilize trustless models that allow users to take full ownership of their personal finances. Lending and yield aggregating is the main focus of Animal Farm, but unlike other platforms, Animal Farm is the only true decentralized ownership lending and yield aggregating platform. This means taxes and fees, which would typically go to administrators, instead go to you, the participants of the platform, through use of our innovative governance ownership structure, which pays out dividends in both BUSD and BNB. This provides a unique opportunity for our users to profit as the super wealthy do by accumulating ownership of assets and earning yield on them in the form of dividends. Again, another very subtle typo. That should be them, not then. Latest market news and insights. They have the ability to launch the app there. My brain was trying to combine the two sentences. Or the 2 words, I should say. Connecting MetaMask to BNB Smart Chain, Animal Farm Crypto Launch 2.0. Drip Protocol prepares to launch Animal Farm V2. So there's a couple articles that are there. Animal Farm onboarding. There's another video that's available to be played. And then there's some more text description down here on top of everything else. So let's go ahead, scroll down a little bit more. Our auditors, Paladin Blockchain Security. They've got different partners associated here with links that you can click to. Rewarding loyalty gives more of a description breakdown on that as well. And the big thing, let's go ahead and launch the app now. So we can see here, it does come across even more professional in my opinion. Another one of these sort of sketch blueprint type designs in the background. Graphically, I think it looks very nice. Has an element of sophistication with this sort of gold and green contrast. I think it definitely conveys a presence of richness, if that is the appropriate word, I should say. Okay, so scrolling on down, we could see first off, let's go ahead and start with this actually. $31 million in stablecoin total value locked. There is a lot that's already been established there. Then we can scroll down a little bit here. We see pools, farms, products. These are going to have more information once the animal farm obviously goes back up and is live. Products, pig pen, piggy bank, dog pound. In vault, we can see how many pigs there are. In the piggy bank, we can also see how many that there are. Total value lock on the far right-hand side. Dynamic supply control. More information breaking down these different sections. Then the pig pen itself is the animal farm's governance staking pool, which allows animal farm pig tokens holders to secure a shared ownership of the animal farm platform. Goes on to break that down a little bit more of how that works. It also has the dog pound. Again, you can see some more sketches off of these designs. Piggy bank is listed here as well. And if we click on some of these different tabs, this is what it looks like for the pig pen itself. I like having that image in the background of what looks to be, I believe that's just a barn. Scrolling on down, the different interactions with them. You can see that the buttons themselves being this distinct green color. And then moving on to the piggy bank. There we can see in the background a literal piggy bank. Having lots of the breakdown information there as well. Scrolling down, gives you more of a description on the piggy bank. And then, of course, the different abilities to interact with these. Mainly just wanting to go over the cosmetics for you guys. Otherwise, this would be an extremely long video. And the multiplier has a little bit of that breakdown as well. We used to see something similar to that on the old website. And then moving over to the dog pound. Looks like there's a vault in the background there. Scrolling on down, same thing, has a bit of a description, the different places that you can go ahead and interact with once there's going to be more ability to interact with that because the animal farm going live. And then we also have the farms. This is what it looks like for the farms. Personal earnings, expected earnings. There's a discrepancy between those. You can see a little bit more information on that. Welcome to the farms. Lots of different options here for the farms themselves. Tons and tons and tons of different pairing options available. Bitcoin with BUSD, USDT, wrapped BNB. You can see even Pancake is associated with this as well. So yeah, definitely a wide range of avenues people could go ahead and enter in to be able to participate with this. Then for the pools themselves, same thing, two different tabs with more of a breakdown there. Explains a little bit more on the pools. You got all of your different options for that as well. And it's not as much as the other side, but we do have a nice selection. Liquidity, if you wanted to add liquidity, here's how you could do so. This one is pretty self-explanatory. Not a lot going on for this page. And then drip liberation. This does redirect you back to the old animal farm page. Just keep that in mind. And then we have the swap itself. If you were trying to get BUSD, or you could do pig tokens, being able to swap between the two, they do have that option there. And then drip garden, we do have the drip garden. We could see how many of the drip USD that's been locked so far. It breaks down a little bit more about this as well. Buy plants with liquidity pool tokens, the ability to go ahead and participate in with that on top of everything else. And the Drip Garden is a true game where all players start out relatively equal. What determines your payout is how often you plant your seeds, compound, versus how often you sell them, withdraw. Right? So, yeah, that's the big breakdown on all of this. The Buy Pigs token goes back to that same previous one that we saw. Let us know what you guys think about this new UI down in the comments below. I love it. I really think this looks sleek and sexy and has an element of richness to it. But tell us what you guys think in the comments down below. As far as for the drip UI goes, still waiting for more information on that. That may come after October 18th. As it is right now, I think that's what's going to be happening. I would hope that it's going to be sooner because I'm definitely looking forward to that one. But for now, another step forward. Animal Farms UI is out. Minor changes expected to come following with that. Thank you so much to my Patreon supporters. Double shout out thank you to WeLoveSafeMoon.com, Murad Shaker, Victor Vegas, SafeMoon Oz for being higher level patrons. Thank you also to my YouTube members for your support. I am not a financial advisor. Again, this is not financial advice. Please go do your own research. If you're new to the channel, don't forget to hit subscribe, hit the thumbs up, like button. God bless, and we will see you in the next episode.